We've all been there. That moment when your heart feels like it's doing the cha-cha down a flight of stairs. Yep, I'm talking about breakups. They're messy, they're painful, and they often involve questionable fashion choices. I remember this one time I was going through a particularly rough breakup, and I decided to cheer myself up by going to the circus. Little did I know my ex would be there too, and guess what? I was wearing a giant foam cowboy hat. Talk about awkward. Breakups are tough enough without the added humiliation of a public spectacle. But here's the thing. Begging your ex to stay is like showing up to that breakup dressed as Bozo. It's not a good look. So before you grab your oversized shoes and honk your way back to your ex, let's talk about why begging is about as effective as juggling chainsaws while riding a unicycle. Entertaining maybe, but ultimately disastrous. Instead, take a deep breath, gather your dignity, and remember that self-respect is key. Focus on healing and rediscovering yourself. Engage in activities that bring you joy and surround yourself with supportive friends. Breakups are hard, but they can also be a chance for growth and new beginnings. Embrace the journey, and who knows, you might just find yourself laughing again, even if it's at the memory of that giant foam cowboy hat. Let's get real for a second. We all have moments of vulnerability. When we beg, we're not coming from a place of strength. Instead, we're showing our most fragile side. We're coming from a place of fear, insecurity, and a desperate need for validation. It's like we're screaming for someone to tell us we're enough. And let me tell you, desperation is not a good cologne. It repels rather than attracts. Begging puts you in a position of weakness. It strips away your dignity and self-respect. It shows your ex that you're not okay with their decision, that you need them to make you feel whole again. This only pushes them further away. And that, my friends, is a recipe for disaster. It's like trying to build a house on quicksand. Remember that time I tried to teach my dog to play the piano? It was a disaster. She just looked at me like I was crazy. Why? Because I was trying to force her to do something she didn't want to do. It was unnatural and uncomfortable for her. The same goes for relationships. You can't force someone to feel something they don't. You can't force someone to love you. Love should be mutual and organic, not coerced. So instead of groveling at your ex's feet, try standing tall, dusting yourself off, and remembering that you are a fabulous, independent person who doesn't need anyone to complete them. Embrace your strength and move forward with confidence. Okay, so let's say you do beg your ex to stay and they actually agree. Hooray? Not so fast. Reconciliations based on begging are about as stable as a house of cards in a hurricane. Why? Because the underlying issues that led to the breakup haven't been addressed. You've just slapped a temporary band-aid on a gaping wound. Think about it this way. If your ex is willing to leave you once, what's to stop them from doing it again? And next time, it might not be so easy to win them back with a bouquet of gas station flowers and a heartfelt rendition of My Heart Will Go On. Remember, relationships should be built on a foundation of mutual respect, trust, and communication. Begging throws all of that out the window and replaces it with a big honking sign that says, I'm desperate. Section 4, no contact, putting on your own oxygen mask before assisting other clowns. So, if begging is off the table, what's a heartbroken soul to do? How do you navigate the stormy seas of heartbreak without losing yourself in the process? Enter the no contact rule. This isn't just about ignoring your ex, it's about reclaiming your space and sanity. Now, I know what you're thinking. Are you seriously telling me to just ignore my ex like they're a telemarketer during dinner? It sounds harsh, but it's necessary. Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you. It's a tough love approach, but it's one that works wonders. The no contact rule is like a magical elixir for the brokenhearted. It gives you the time and space to heal. It's about taking time for yourself to heal, reflect, and rediscover your own worth. Engage in activities that bring you joy and peace. It's about giving yourself the space to move on without the constant reminder of your ex. Clear out the physical and emotional clutter. Think of it like this. You're on a plane and the oxygen masks drop down. What do? Panic? No, you follow the instructions. Do you try to put the mask on the person next to you first? No, you secure your own mask first. You put on your own mask first so you can breathe and then help others. This is crucial for your survival and well-being. No contact is your oxygen mask. It's your lifeline in the chaos of heartbreak. Put it on, breathe deeply, and watch as the healing begins. Give yourself the gift of time and space to recover fully. Section 5. What would Seneca do? Probably not beg for a second date. You know I love me some ancient wisdom, and when it comes to breakups, the Stoics were the masters of keeping their cool. Seneca, one of my favorite Stoic philosophers, once said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Deep, right? What Seneca is saying is that endings are a natural part of life. They're not always fun, but they're necessary for growth and new beginnings. So, the next time you're tempted to send that "I miss you" text, channel your inner Seneca. Remember that this breakup, however painful, is an opportunity for a fresh start. Section 6. Share your story. Did you escape the clown car of a bad relationship? Tell us more. All right, folks, it's story time. Gather around. Have you ever been tempted to beg an ex to stay? We've all been there. Did you rock a questionable outfit during a breakup? Share the details. Share your hilarious and hopefully anonymous stories in the comments below. We can't wait to read them. Section 7. Like, comment, subscribe, because laughter is the best medicine after therapy. If you enjoyed this little pep talk on why begging your ex to stay is about as effective as a screen door on a submarine, give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more relationship advice, hilarious anecdotes, and maybe even a clown tutorial or two. Just kidding. Maybe. Until next time, stay strong, stay fabulous, and remember, you're worth it.